Hello guys! So I thought I would make a long form video of this starter pack challenge. This starter pack trend has taken the internet by storm, so much so that even my mother, who does not really vibe with technology, as soon as I started drawing this, she instantly knew what I was doing. The artist community have taken back this starter pack trend and doing our own versions of it, all in different styles, drawing different accessories. This reminds me so much of the Meet the Artist trend back from 2017 that I thought it would be really nice to put them side by side. It's also really interesting because I did that trend back while I was in university. Now that Clip Studio Paint records all your strokes, like Procreate does, and it does it automatically now, it gives me the option to actually turn it into a video. Later on in the video, I'll actually be doing something that's inspired by Casey Golden's recent video about her starter pack. She did mod packs. Now, I don't have multiple pets for these mod packs, but I do have traditional art supplies. In the main pack, you can see a bunch of digital art supplies, stuff that I would just shove in my bag very quickly. But what if the mod pack had all of my traditional art supplies, or at least a small sample of each of my art supplies that I've used over the years? In the main pack of my little doll, I have a cup of tea, one that is specifically made by my little sister. The mug was also brought on my Tenerife holiday back in 2023, so it holds a special place. Then we have my antidepressants. I have to have liquid form of my antidepressants. Call me basic, but I really love candles. Then in the main section, we have a Sims plumb bob. If I'm not drawing, you'll catch me simming, just all the time. Then my headphones, my iPad Pro and my Apple Pencil. This has completely changed my workflow over the course of the last 2 years. Game changer. They are secondhand from CEX because iPad Pros are expensive. Of course, my phone. Then we have a little games controller. This is actually called the 8-bit dough, and it's got several settings on it. The setting that I use is keyboard mode, which basically makes it into a keyboard shortcut remote. It's really nice for keyboard shortcuts with Clip Studio Paint. It's definitely helped my workflow a lot, and also when it's turned off, it's a pretty good fidget. Clicking those buttons is really satisfying. Then we have my bag. I actually drew like little simple versions of actual keyrings and actual little pins that I've got on the front. These 3 keychains are actually my designs, and I sell them on my Etsy shop if you're interested. And yes, you can see an Edswell Tord pin on there. And yes, I decided to decorate some of the borders with garlands of peonies, because for some reason they have taken over all of my decor over the last 2 years. I can't really explain it other than they're very pretty and I like them. I'd say a major difference is my hair colour. I actually get it coloured now. Back in 2017 with the Meet the Artist tag, I was actually growing out a lot of hair dye from my high school and college days, but this time I actually get it professionally dyed every 6 months instead of every few weeks by myself. As for clothes, I decided to go with my comfy clothes and slippers because I'm constantly around the house wearing my slippers. The starter pack artwork itself was done over a period of about 2 weeks, and it was used mainly for warm-up. It was also used for experimentation because I wanted to test out some of the new features of Clip Studio Paint, as well as adding more texture to my digital artwork. Now this video might seem a little bit behind the times. That is because it was supposed to go out about 2 weeks ago, but I fell ill with COVID. Yes, COVID is still alive and kicking in 2025, and I wish it wasn't. Then we get on to the mod pack, and I do all my traditional art supplies. First I do my travel watercolour palette, a little water brush, my pencil case, some pens and pencils, an alcohol-based marker, specifically Ohuhu, my travel brush set. When coming up with the items for the mod pack, I definitely drew a blank. I knew I wanted some variety, not just pens and the watercolour. I wanted what I would normally use anyway, so having my camera was a really good one, my sketchbook, and I also went a little outside the box and did a bottle of ink. During Inktober last year, I had this technique of laying down a base colour of ink and then painting over the top with watercolour, and it worked really well. It had a unifying effect with the artwork. I'm using this video mainly as an experiment piece, playing around with different camera angles. I will say, my videos kind of look a little bit different from a lot of other artists, mainly because I am left-handed, so the angles have to be on the other side of things. Being left-handed definitely makes it more awkward to film, but I'm trying my best. If you've been following me recently, I'm actually doing an animatic to the song No Longer You from Epic the Musical. This is something that I've just been periodically working on in the background. It's not at the top of my priority list, but I'm using it to slowly get back into the groove of animation and refreshing my skills, because it feels like a very long time since I've actually done any animation. With this latest animatic, I'm definitely planning on taking my time and trying out different animation techniques that I may have never tried, or it's been so long I'm very rusty with it. While I was sick in bed with COVID, I actually found this video by, forgive me for mispronouncing this, Muzzy Art. Definitely said that wrong, but it was how they made their first animatic, and it was to the song No Longer You. I definitely want to do a video within the same vein, obviously not exactly the same, but I really enjoy hearing the process of the animation being made. And if you're thinking of hopping into animation yourself, it gives you an idea of the thought process, as well as the inspirations and influences that the artist has had throughout the process. But yeah, that's currently the update. I really hope you enjoyed this artwork. I had a lot of fun just experimenting with different textures as well. I feel like experimenting with the animation alongside experimenting with illustration definitely really helps improve my artwork and definitely gets me out of art block. Thank you so much for watching or listening, and I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, day or night, wherever you are in the world. Bye guys.